Good Monday morning to all of you. I'm Ryan. This is Michigan Storm Chasers. Welcome back to the channel. We have a lot to talk about here in today's video. We're going to talk about the upcoming system on Tuesday, Wednesday. It's going to bring us some rain, snow, and yes, thunderstorm chances for the state of Michigan. Let's go ahead and dive in. Before we dive in completely, shout out to today's spotlight sponsor of the video, Lifestyle Exteriors, based out of the Lansing area. They cover any corridor from Michigan from Lansing up to the Traverse City area. They do roofing, windows, gutters, siding, exterior work on your residential homes. 989-854-3055 is the number to get a hold of them. Thank you to Lifestyle for sponsoring our videos here and becoming a spotlight sponsor on YouTube. Let's go ahead and dive in. Looking at the European model going out into today, we should remain pretty dry for the most part today. We get to tonight though, a passing shower, a possibility in the thumb, perhaps up in the UP as well. Should not be a big deal, but as we move into tomorrow morning, light rain will overspread the state. And by the time we get to Tuesday evening, that rain will become a little bit heavier in nature into the overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Darker greens, heavier rain. Darker blues, heavier snow there. The entire state showing up there in a moderate to heavy rainfall. The western part of the UP in a moderate to heavy snowfall. That will continue throughout Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. A dry slot develops right around Wednesday afternoon there. Could be a little bit drier in nature for areas downstate. But generally speaking, all rain to start for the Lower Peninsula, the Western Peninsula, Upper Peninsula, should I say, the western half of the Upper Peninsula will be mostly all snow with this. And then as the system moves off into Canada, it turns into a little bit of a mix there. It ends as snow, as cold air fills back in temporarily on the backside of the system. So putting it all together, we have maps to share with you guys, starting with our snowfall map for the UP. Western half of the UP, 5 to 8 plus. Note the plus there. Models do show potential for higher amounts possible. Keep an eye on that right now. Conservative forecast, 5 to 8 inches. Further east, 3 to 6 there in darker blue. In medium blue, 2 to 4. And then in aqua colors, 1 to 3. And then downstate, that trace to an inch and then general snow showers are for the backside of that system. It will not be a heavy snow for the Lower Peninsula. It'll be a lighter snow to end it all. Slush accumulation, a very good possibility. But generally speaking, impacts will be felt up in the UP, not in the LP. With that being said, we also have rain potential with the system as well. We are looking at numerous areas here of the precipitation / rain. Downstate here, anywhere from a ½ inch to an inch. Could see as much as 2 inches up there in the yellow zones. That's anywhere from like Ludington area, Cadillac, Grayling, Gaylord, Sheboygan. That's going to be the heaviest of rain. In the UP, again, mostly all snow for the western half. Still some rain chances there for the eastern half there. An inch or so is the general idea for most of the state here. So expect to be between these amounts when all said and done. Now, with that, also Wednesday morning, we're watching potential for thunderstorms. Yes, thunderstorms. Here is the NAM model. The NAM is the only model currently that goes out into that Wednesday morning time frame. Short-term models, should I say. We have our long-term models showing us this as well. But short-term model here, this is your instability map. We're going to see some instability on the surface for the first time this year, moving up into the southern part of Michigan here. So that is going to fuel not only some heavier rainfall rates potentially, but also a possibility of a couple of rumbles of thunder, lightning, thunder, definitely a possibility here. No severe weather is expected here. That should remain off to our south and east. I do think eastern Ohio has potential for severe weather from like Cleveland points eastward towards Youngstown. But generally speaking, for us here in Michigan, we'll be safe and sound from severe weather. That should stay well off to our south and to our east here. But still, thunderstorms a possibility throughout the morning and afternoon on Wednesday. With that, we also have a thunderstorm outlook here for you. Generally speaking, the entire part of lower Michigan has potential for thunder. The higher chances are further south where the instability is highest, but we do see that potential reaching all the way up toward Gaylord, and that's what we're just kind of keeping an eye on for right now. And that's, again, just for thunderstorms, no severe risk with this. Any severe risk would start with the blue color there with our latest outlook here. So with that being said, that is all I have to share with you guys here. One last thing I guess I can mention is the winds. We're not going to see too much in the way of gusty winds for tomorrow. Wednesday could be a different story. Keep an eye on Wednesday for sure. Some gustier winds a possibility. But for your Tuesday, generally speaking, 20 to 30 miles per hour for most of us here And then if you're close to Ludington, Muskegon areas on the lake shore, we could see as high as 40-mile-an-hour gusts there, just because the lake friction, stuff like that, goes for higher gust potential for those areas. So that is all I have to share with you guys today. Going into the long-term future, we're looking at another system that's going to track in here for the late Friday time frame. Take this off your screen here, for example. I can probably show you guys a bit better. This is a system moving in here for the Friday time frame. Could bring some rain and snow mix for the southern part of the state. Shouldn't be a big deal. We're going to watch that carefully. Anything happens out of this, we'll let you guys know. But that is the forecast for today. We are at 5 minutes and 30 seconds, so maybe a little bit of a quicker forecast. But yeah, it's going to be a good week. Generally speaking, warmer as well, with temperatures soaring back into the 40s and 50s. Further south, potential for 60 degrees a possibility. Further north, 40s likely going to be the case for you guys up there. But it's going to be a good week. Rainy, warm, and not much in the way of winter on the horizon. All right, you guys enjoy your day. We'll be back here tomorrow for another video here at Michigan Storm Chasers YouTube channel. You guys be safe.